Okay, Twitter. I wanted to do this for Dad especially, but, also Lisa and Sherry and Angela. Some people still look at me like I'm crazy when you talk about Twitter. What the hell is it? So Dad brought up something the other day, and I just wanted to maybe present it this way. Dad said he sent a letter to one of the writers at the Globe, and he didn't hear back. So I kind of want to use that as a theme for this. Like, how do you contact or how do you interact with the media through Twitter? Okay, so Dad, this is my Twitter page. I'm going to come back to this in just a minute. It's my home page. It's like your profile page on your Facebook. Since the subject is a letter, Globe, writers, media, I went looking for Globe writers or editorialists or editorial writers to see if any of them are on Twitter. Okay, got a few of them. Now, the point I want to make here is this. Look at the followers. This guy, I don't know who these people are, but they're writers for the Globe. He's got 72 followers. This guy, Jackson. This guy, Cullen, has 9. Vinoci has 123. Anderson Cooper from CNN has 432,000. Okay, just a minute. Okay, it seems pretty obvious that the Globe is not encouraging their writers to interact with the public. I mean, I could show you other examples, but I want to stick to the point here. The point is, you had something to say to a writer, you emailed. Well, there's other ways than emailing, and let me give you an example here. So if you're using Twitter, this guy, Cullen, okay, let's just say he was the writer. I'm going to copy his name. So, you got something to say to this author. Instead of writing him an email, you can do this. Oops. Just wait a minute. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I copy his name in here. See, Globe Cullen. Great story, but blah, 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 blah. You got 140 characters. Now, then you can just put a link in here of from a Google Doc that you actually wrote the letter on, which I'll show you that when I get home next week to Boston. Okay, and then you hit reply, and it'd go to him. Now, hang on. So just for this video, I changed his name from Globe Cullen to @Jameson.P.Martin. Jameson's got a Twitter account. I'll show you how I use it later. So anyways, this is just what it looks like. I want to show you. Bang. Now, I actually added that to Twitter. Now, Jameson just got that message. Now, I gotta try to speed this up. I want to show you why you would want to maybe do that. If you're talking to a writer or somebody and you got an issue, like the story was wrong, or you got a better something, angle, whatever. Okay, next, I'm going to show you why this is so much better than doing an email. Okay, so I wrote this one earlier. Right here, top of the screen. I labeled it politics. It's about the 5.2 billion disaster out there in New York, and Fannie Frey and Freddie Mac are somehow associated with this. Now my point is, I find it an interesting story, so I throw it on my Twitter because there's people who follow me, and there's people who might also find it interesting that they haven't seen. But you see down here, I put Barney Frank's name on it. I tagged it with that. I have nothing against Barney, but he's a lawyer, and he shouldn't be on the finance committee head chair, or, he's just a nightmare when it comes to Fannie, Freddie, and all this stuff. So, I had something to say, thought it was a good article. I didn't just throw it on Twitter. Anybody who searches for Barney Frank on Twitter will now see this. I think you get the point. Just a minute. Okay, now real quick also, but over here to the right, searching Twitter, see? I punched in Barney Frank. Now, anything on Twitter related to Barney shows up here. So you can see what's happening on the ground. Alright, see ya.